What's up, y'all? Hey, I am in Mancos, Colorado. I'm on honeymoon. I got married 2 days ago. I am on honeymoon, and this is the cabin. I don't know if you can see back here. Anyway, staying in this cabin for a couple of nights. Sarah and I drove to Albuquerque on Friday. Got married Friday morning, and drove to Albuquerque. Drove 8 hours. Stayed in a motel just overnight, and then continued on to Colorado. Anyway, it's beautiful out here. We took a long drive today, up to Telluride and through the mountains, through San Juan National Forest. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, I wanted to make a video because I haven't made a video in a very long time. I think not since the beginning of the pandemic, really, not since quarantine. Started doing the YouTube thing, and with my intention to talk about meditation, mindfulness, yada 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 yada. And truth be told, I stopped practicing. No surprises there. I kind of have a history of starting things and not finishing. But that's all right. It's okay. I took a long break, took a long hiatus. Actually, wasn't working. I started making started making the good unemployment money, and instead of meditating and practicing mindfulness, I started buying musical gear, which is not a bad thing. I've been wanting to get back into music for some time, making electronic music, experimental, ambient crap at this point, but it's a lot of fun. And but I stopped meditating, and I kind of fell into more of an old pattern of just spending money. I ended up with some cool gear, but I didn't really finish what I started as far as this, or continue what I started as far as this video series goes. But I don't know. It's a setback, and I think that that's okay. Sarah and I were just talking about that as far as like setbacks on the path, and they are part of the path. Like even relapses in addiction are part of your path in recovery. So I think I'm getting to a place where, especially now in this environment, I'm able to be a little bit more present, and I'm coming back around to that I need to pick back up the practice and have some humility and grace and compassion for myself, that I'm a human, and a lot of times, me specifically, I want to take the easy way out. I want to take the comfortable way. And that's largely what I did. It's what I always do. I start something hard, and it's too hard, or it takes too much time. It's too much effort, and I inevitably stop doing it. So I feel like this is a good opportunity, a good time, a new beginning to, freshly married, out of work for a little bit, got a couple days away from the shop, and I can recenter, get back to the original intention. Maybe it'll look a little bit different than what I had intended, but I think that it's time to get back to the mat. It's time to get back to these videos. It's time to set some new intentions, because honestly, I went back to work after quarantine. I went back in June. I guess I've been back to work a couple of months now, and I've been a miserable prick. It's become pretty clear to me that I haven't been happy. I need to do the things that are gonna make myself happy, and not just like happy like buying a new synthesizer or eating some ice cream or taking a vacation. I'm talking about like the long lasting happiness that you get from a spiritual practice and being present and being mindful. Um, and, I think it'll be good for not just myself, but it'll also be good for my spouse, my wife now. I have a wife. And, the people that I interact with on a day-to-day basis, the people that I work with. If I'm left, to my own devices, I'm restless, irritable, and discontent. And I have to practice certain principles, and I have to stay engaged. I have to stay engaged with spiritual talks, podcasts. I need to meditate. I need to have a practice. I've along my path I've uncovered a lot of things from my past that I feel make me the way that I am. But I kind of want to find out more. I kind of want to find out specifically. I tend to have an anger problem. I am really bad at controlling my temper when I am triggered or frustrated. So I think this is a good time, and this will be a good avenue to explore that and figure out why. Other than just being a human on Earth in the middle of a global pandemic, having to navigate their way through a capitalist hellscape, you know. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for being here. Namaste. God bless you. Bye.